So, ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 4 of the Jeffman316 Live, featuring the live giveaways of toys and movies to celebrate our 1,000 subscriber milestone. So, welcome everybody to the Jeffman316 Custom YouTube channel. And without further delay, here's your host. Here's Jeffman316. So, hey, is anybody out there? So, we went live. I'm trying something different. I'm doing this with my cell phone being the main camera, but I'm going to do a prize wheel to show the winners. So the first time I've ever done it this way. So if anybody can let me know, make sure my mic is working, I really would appreciate it. So it looks like we got a couple people watching. So I can probably test it myself. So I think it sounds okay. So yeah, so it looks like I did it. For anybody watching, like I said, this is the live where I'm going to announce the winners of the 2 giveaways I had. The first one was for this Vulture figure. It was a Marvel Legends Vulture. I'm going to run a prize wheel. I had 5-6 people will look at it. They commented on that. I think everybody that watches my channel likes my Dollar Tree videos. So the second one is going to be for the bundle of the Dollar Tree movies and the special VHS of Back to the Future 2 and the bucket there. So probably not going to have a lot of people live, but I wanted to apologize. I was supposed to do this on Sunday, so I know a lot of people were expecting me to do the drawing on Sunday. But hey, I got a chance to go see the Batman. Gonna have a review pretty soon. If you check the channel, I did a little quick mini reaction live from the car. It was really good. I mean, I'll go ahead and tell you that. I do have a few problems with it, but nothing major. So that movie was 3 hours long. By the time I did that, skin, we had dinner with the family. There was no way I was going to be able to rush home and do that. So the giveaway. So we're going to go ahead and do that today. Um, I'll wait a few minutes, see if we get a few more people trickling in, just in case. But if not, I'll go ahead and do the drawing. But I just want to let you guys know, if you saw, speaking of the Batman, go to my community post. There's at least one question I got out there. If you've seen it, do you think it's the best version of the Batman that we've gotten as far as in movies? Look at the community post and vote on that. And then check out my other videos. I know if this has got the Dollar Tree giveaway in it. I actually, before I went to see Batman, I did some Dollar Tree hunting, and I actually went to, like, maybe in the last 2 days, I think I went to 6 stores. And I will at least let you know one of them had a pretty big mega haul from there. At least I did. It had a lot of new March titles. Then I was a little disappointed with a couple of them, but either way, look out this week. That's when I wanted to give a channel update. I'm going to be doing some Dollar Tree videos in the next couple of weeks because I got new March titles. I got my latest toy hunt because when I'm on my way to see the Batman, I went ahead and did some toy hunting, found some Batman stuff. So I got a toy hunt video that's centered around the Batman. So if anybody that's out there, have you guys seen the Batman yet? Let me know what you think of it. Comment either under this or that community post where I ask you guys whether you think it's the best version of Batman that we've gotten. And then I picked up a few toys, like I said, during that hunt. I'll let you guys know coming up on the channel. I'm going to do at least one review of if I can find it. I picked up the Robert Pattinson, however you pronounce his name, Pattinson Batman. I was really impressed with the figure seeing it. So you'll see a toy hunt this week where I find the Batman toys in there. This is kind of like spoiler, but I was so impressed with the way the figure looked in the suit in the movie that I wanted to go ahead and get a figure. So I'll unbox that for you guys. And I'll go ahead and spoil one other thing. There's going to be another toy hunt that I post after that one where you're going to see I was able to pick up the new Flying Fist He-Man at Walmart. So I really love this figure. I've got the original back here on my shelf. So I'm going to open this up and I'll do a video. And I'm thinking about in the video actually doing a comparison between the 2 figures. And then other than that, I did get a couple of things listed on eBay this week. If anybody wants to check it out, some of them some movies. One of the ones I've got to post here is I got a 4K lot and then I'm going to sell this copy of Zombie. I was able to get one cheap with a slipcover. So if anybody's interested in that, hit me up here in comments on this video, or check out my eBay store. The link's going to be below in most of my videos. I'm going to be selling that. And then the last thing I'll let you know coming up on the channel is I'm going to be doing a review of this. I was able to get the fan vote winner Triclops figure from the Mattel Creations. Some more of these went live on the website, the Mattel Creations website. So I was able to order that. This is pretty epic. So I'll do a review of that. So that's some of the news that's coming up. And without further ado, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw first for the Vulture figure. And here's what I'm going to do. I think I've got this set up to where we're going to use the prize wheel website. Let me see if I can get it working here. I think I got to do it on my phone. Yeah. And there you go. Look at there. So I only had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people that entered for the Marvel Vulture figure. So I'm going to go ahead and draw for that here in a second. So, hey, Ken Pope's on here. Appreciate your support, my man. He comments on a lot of my videos, not just the Dollar Tree one. So hopefully you guys will start supporting me in all the videos that I post, because I want to start doing lives and talk about the movies and stuff that I get. And there's old Dougie Fresh 6694. I've got you entered in. I caught you there at the end. You're going to be on the prize wheel for the movie bundle. So appreciate you guys. So let's go ahead. I'm going to do the drawing now for the Vulture figure. If you look on the screen, I've got Melanie Channel. I think that's supposed to be James. I can't spell. Hazel, Ken Pope, and Cloud Wish. So we got those 5 people. Here's what I'm going to do. The ones that prize wheels that I like watching from people, what I do is I'm going to spin it. And every time I spin it, it's going to remove a name. So whoever is the last man standing, you guys are going to, the last man standing will win, or a woman, because I think Hazel would probably be a woman. So I'm going to go ahead and give this one a spin, and we'll make sure this works. First time I've done this, so appreciate you guys for hanging in there and bearing with me here with some patience. So, spinning it for the first time. And it stopped, and they're removing the winner, and I've got it set for after 5 seconds. It's going to auto remove. Jill says, good luck, everyone. Appreciate your support. Thanks for checking out the channel. Like I said, hopefully I'll be doing more of these lives, and the more supporters I get, the more I'm willing to give away to you guys. So I'm hoping that once I keep this thing growing, I'll at least give one prize away a month. Oh, sorry, James. You didn't win this time. So it's down to Melanie, Cloud Wish, and Ken Pope. Oh, there's Melanie. It was that close for Cloud Wish being dropped off of there. So one of my big supporters, Ken, and then Cloud Wish. I know who that is too. You're one of my big supporters, so I appreciate both of you. So who's gonna win the figure? Sorry, Ken. Looks like the winner is, obviously you know, but let's let it show up on here. Cloud Wish. So you win this Vulture figure. Hopefully you saw it on the channel, but this is a nice figure. I got myself one, a really good clearance item. So that's that prize wheel. So everybody saw that live. We're going to close it out. And here is the second one. We got more people that entered that. I'll go ahead and show it once again so you guys can see it. Anybody that watches this that didn't enter. This was a bundle of movies. Most of these here were from Dollar Tree pickups or other places. Do a lot of Dollar Tree movie hunting and that kind of stuff on the channel. Just for shits and giggles, I threw in Back to the Future 2 VHS. It's actually in good condition. And then you're going to get 2 single popcorn holders. It's got a few little goodies down in there that I'm not going to show you. So Sorry. So here we go. We got Go Dodgers, Ben Chili. Is that how you pronounce that? Luna Moth. What the Sith is this? Jeremiah the Joker. Douglas Hine. Tyson number one fan. Robert Ford. Jill Sandwich. Doug Hine. Well, Douglas Hine is on there twice. Sorry. He commented two different times. One is Douglas Hine and one is Doug. You only get one entry. So that's my fault. And Dougie Fresh 6694. Those are the ones that commented. I'll wait a second. I don't think I missed anybody. So if you're watching and you're not on the wheel, chime in now. I'll give you like 10 seconds. I'm pretty sure I got everybody. I looked through all the comments, and I'll do a better job next time of figuring out how to list these things. I tried to mix it in with my Instagram the last time that I did a giveaway, and a lot of people told me they didn't have Instagram. So maybe I'll just do it, and it'll be like should I do it on the community post or the actual video? You guys let me know, because that confused people. I wanted it on the community post, which is what most people do. And I ended up getting some on the community post and some on the video. So, all right, nobody chimed in. So, good luck to everybody. Appreciate your support. We're going to go ahead and spin the wheel, and we're going to start eliminating people, as we say on this channel. Let's go. Oh, good old Douglas Hine is gone. But Dougie Fresh, you're still on there. Ready to spin. Tyson, number one fan. Sorry, buddy. Somebody's calling my landline. Hopefully it's not work, because I'm not dropping off of this. I saw somebody drop off. Were you one of the losers? You can stay on here and talk to the rest of us. Hey, Jeff, I'm here, bro. Appreciate it, man. Oh, that's bad luck, dude. As soon as I clicked on your name, you dropped off the wheel. Sorry, man. You guys don't have to leave. We can chat for a few minutes afterwards. Robert Ford says hi. You're still on the wheel, man. You still got a chance to win. Luna, you're off the wheel. Sorry. Jeremiah the Joker. Sorry there. So we're down to, let it remove. We got Jill Sandwich. We got Robert Ford. We got Ben Chili. Is it Chillin? Did I misspell that? Go Dodgers and Dougie Fresh. So, sorry, Robert. Looks like you're off of there. Better luck next time. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing giveaways in the future. So, any of you guys support me, don't give up. The more I grow this channel, the more I'm going to dude, Dougie Fresh says his phone is at 5%. So if it dies, he'll be back. You're still on there, man. You got a 1 in 4 chance. Go Dodgers. You're off of there. I love the Dodgers myself. And then that was kind of cool. You ended up with Dodger Blue. Sorry. Wah, wah. And we're down to 3. There goes Jill. So, Dougie, man, you're down to the end. You got a 50% chance to win. So, what do you think? Here we go. Kim Pope said, fake news. Hey, Dougie, you hung out, man, and you won. I should have had the old Price is Right music. Dun 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 dun. Never give up, never surrender. LOL, Tim Allen. Yeah, I know you'll win one day. Probably what I'll do is anybody that won this one, um, to give everybody else a better chance, maybe I'll put everybody else in there maybe twice and the winner in there once. Give me some ideas. How should I do this? I do know Cloudwish had already won something for me in the past, so I want to give everybody a chance. So what should I do to make sure everybody gets it? How do I get a hold of you for shipping? Do you have Instagram, Dougie? Let me know. Positive vibes. Appreciate it. Love you guys. Positive vibes from me always. Robert Ford, always supporting your channel, bud. I really appreciate that. I'm trying to grow this thing. I want to do more content. I think I'm leaning more towards obviously the movies. I got a review of the Batman coming up soon. So Dougie Fresh, let me know. Do you have like Instagram? If so, Jeffman316. There, I got Twitter, Jeffman316. I really don't want to send obviously messages on a video. Um, yeah, the best way to do it is on Instagram. So, Dougie, let me know if you do have Instagram. If so, hit me up over there because I do talk a lot over there with a lot of my fans. And is that what you guys are? Fans, supporters? Um, so yeah, maybe one day when I get big, you guys can continue to support me. So let me unshare this thing. And yeah, so what if his phone died? I don't know. So, hey, do any of you guys that are left in here, did you guys see the Batman this past weekend? If so, what did you guys think? Um, Thumbs up for me, but like I said, I had some minor issues with it. Gonna do a video, gonna post my review of that. And speaking of reviews, has anybody seen the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie on Netflix? Um, we are gluttons for punishment. Ha 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 ha. Wah, wah, wah. Um, that's fine. I'm a glutton for punishment to keep making the content because I love doing it. So I'm starting enjoying it much. I got a couple people that have contacted me. They're YouTube creators that do like fan films, and uh, so that prize wheel was for the toy, and the movie bundle is for later, right? What does that mean? That prize wheel was for the toy, and the movie bundle. No, I ran two. You must have missed the first one. The toy came first. I only had 5 people in there. And I drew a winner. And then that second one, that was for the Dollar Tree movie bundle. So Dougie Fresh won the Dollar Tree movie bundle. Making sure I didn't have any other comments I missed. So I guess Dougie's phone died. So yeah, Dougie, hit me up. And anybody else who watches this video, like I said, put some comments down below. Let me know if you saw the Batman, or vote on my community post where I said, do you guys think that this new Batman is the best version we've gotten? Because I don't really think it's the best version we've gotten. Darn it. Like I said, keep supporting me. If I keep growing the channel, I'm almost at 1,100. I'm going to keep doing giveaways. Um, I'm going to probably start a Patreon where it'll be maybe like for $1 for anybody's support. You might get your name on the video. Maybe for $2, you'll get your name and you'll get the early releases and maybe help vote. And then I'm probably going to start doing giveaways for people that support me more because I recognize a lot of you guys. Your names over and over, like What the Sith and Kim Pope. You guys support me a lot. Waiting for streaming to watch Batman movie. I just read last night it's going to start streaming mid April on HBO Max. They said that 45 days after the theater, Warner Brothers is going to put movies on HBO Max. So that one I wanted to see in the theaters, but I'll let you know there isn't that. There's only a couple scenes that I think were 100% worthy of seeing on the big screen. This is a detective story, guys. It's not a big spectacle of an action movie. So this Batman is a lot different than than some of the other ones. But to recap, Cloudwish won the Vulture figure, and Dougie Fresh 6694 won the movie bundle. If anybody pops on here live while I'm talking, and wanted to know. So yeah, I'm not. I didn't want to wait for streaming, but I might wait on some of these other ones because uh, with gas prices so high and the cost of movie tickets, I mean, you got to damn donate blood just to have enough money to go out on a weekend and see a movie now. Um, but like I said, with it being 3 hours, I figured that was really worth the time. Does Robin exist in the movie? Um, I'm gonna say no, but they did reference anybody as Robin, but I think personally there's a scene in it with somebody that possibly could eventually be Robin in this universe. Maybe. I don't know yet, but no, he is young. I mean, this Batman is only the second year he's been Batman. Um, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's at least one major villain that he's already caught. And then the Riddler is the main villain in this one, obviously, from the trailers you guys have seen. What the Sith is this says. Actually, Batman will be available on HBO Max in April. Yeah, I did say it's mid-April. They've already announced it. I did see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre on Netflix. It was fun, but not that great. I prefer the '03 one with Jessica Biel. So do I. Jessica Biel. Um, I'm not a huge fan of hers, but man, was she like not hot stuff in that movie or what? I mean, I loved her in that. Um, I'm actually one of the few that don't hate me for this. I'm borderline thinking that the remake, the 2003 one, was better than the original. I think it might be because I've seen the original so many times, and it's kind of flawed if you ask me. But the version of Leatherface in the remake was really scary. Um, in the movie itself, I thought the plot flowed a lot better. Um, I love the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, but when they get at that dinner scene and they're all around the table and they're trying to get the grandpa to knock her in the head, that scene gets on my nerves so bad. It just lasts way too long and it's just so stupid that everything else up to that point was really good. And then I love how the character of Sally just goes batshit crazy, screaming or whatever. But I will go ahead and give you a spoiler for mine because I might review Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I liked it, but I had a lot of problems with it, so I waited a week and tried and watched it again. It's so short; it's only like 80 minutes. Um, I liked it a little better. I didn't hate it as much. One of my problems is if you go back on the channel, I've read the spoilers for it because I heard some really bad reviews last year when they did the overseas, they did the screenings. And I think that ruined it for me because they didn't really change it a lot. Um, I was disappointed in Catwoman's mask. I think it looks lame. Yeah, I was talking to somebody about that today. So she had this really cool leather outfit that looked like super sexy and cool, and then goes to Walmart and buys a fucking ski mask and puts it over and cuts the biggest hole in it. The only thing left is a strip across her nose. There's no way you won't know who she is. Her whole mouth is showing, her all of her eyes are showing. Didn't even put any black around her eyes. It's one little strip going across her nose. So I will say this: they don't, not to spoil too much, but they don't call her the Catwoman in this, other than there is something that you will know immediately that that's what she's going to be called. But if you look at Internet Movie Database, she goes by Selena Kyle in this. So um, I don't want to spoil that, but they're setting up more for her in the future. So yeah, that mask is horrible. I will say I liked. Hey, he says I'm back. I do like the Batman's mask in this. It's like old school leather. It covers a lot of his face. It moves really well with him. Um, he didn't have to do a lot of acting in this. That bat suit basically did most of the acting for him. So um, it allowed for a lot of good movement in it. So like I liked it. Hey, Dougie Fresh, do you have Instagram? Everybody else that talks to me a lot usually does it through Instagram messages. I check that 2 or 3 times a day. And if I get a pop up on my phone, I do answer it. So you'll be able to get me there for sure if you hit me up on Instagram. And I'm going to get these movies out. Should be able to do it by the end of the week. I got some meetings at work for the next 2 days. I'm not going to be able to get out at lunch, and I work like 40 minutes from home, so I can't get to the post office before after work. But I'm going to get these movies out to you no later than Saturday. I promise. Um, I'll Instagram you. Yeah, so Jeffman316 on there. So um really appreciate you guys supporting me. Like I said, I'm starting to really like this, and I was really nervous about my first couple of lives, but I'm really enjoying this one. Of course, I'm late. Yeah, it was Ben Chili. I can't remember if I had your name spelled right on there, but I already got your point. But no, sorry you didn't win. Like I said, I keep supporting me though. I'm going to keep doing more giveaways. If this channel continues to grow, I'll keep making videos. Hopefully, it won't get stagnant. And then you guys can count on me doing more giveaways and stuff. What the Sith is this? The bus scene is great if you like slasher movies. That being said, how Leatherface could hear so well with a running chainsaw bother me, but it's all just fun anyway. It is, but horror movie fans shouldn't assume we're stupid. So there were some big problems with that movie as far as the plot that they just brought it together real cheap in an area. They filmed it over in like Bulgaria or somewhere. They couldn't even film it in damn Texas. America needs to do something where we lower some taxes or get some tax breaks to have filmmakers, especially film a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie in Texas. But yeah, the bus scene was cool because I thought at first that movie was going to be a little woke, and I don't see where it was. I actually think they're kind of poking fun at the wokeness of movies. It had a little too much CGI in it for me, but I like the lighting in that bus scene to where it covered up some of the terrible CGI. But I like how that bus scene ended. If anybody didn't see it. Um, I don't use Instagram much, but those private messages, yeah, there's a messenger inside of Instagram. Don't post it like on an actual post, but under Instagram, you can actually go send a message directly to the user. And so I would only see it. So a lot of people Instagram me on there, asking me questions, which is fine because it makes it to where you can talk to me without having to actually show your comment if you don't want to on a post, even though comments on the videos like help the algorithm. So um, I wish some of my other videos would catch on because my Dollar Tree videos lately are getting like 700 to 1,000 views in a week. And I enjoy doing that, man. I've got like 5 Dollar Trees near where I work. So I can spend like one lunchtime going to Dollar Trees and film like 4 or 5 videos worth of stuff. So I really enjoy doing it. Um, I've got hopefully the weather will warm up soon. I got a ton from last year that I've watched that aren't that great that I'm going to either sell on eBay or I'll sell at my yard sale. If any of you guys are interested in buying any cheap movies after that, um, I wish there was an explanation of how he got there in the orphanage. Yeah, well, I honestly kind of thought that because he is what probably 20s, early 20s in the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and um, they dropped him off in an orphanage. It's obviously he's got something wrong with him. I always thought Leatherface was more of a victim. I never put him in the categories as a lot of the other, like slasher icons of horror, like Michael Myers and Jason Voorhees and um, Freddy Krueger, because he was like a victim. I mean, his family took advantage of him and his mental slowness or whatever you want to call it, and they would make him kill. So, I mean, he would always get nervous and shit. So, in this one, it was more like my guess is once everybody started dying in the family or whatever, and then the police were probably going to be coming after him because of Sally. They broke up and dropped him off because he would have slowed them down. But you want to know the stupidest part? Still no Sting figure here at Walmart. Yeah, I was able to find a couple, and that's how I sustained some of my purchases lately, especially my Dollar Tree movies. Is I bought two. I got one that I'm going to open on the channel still. I just haven't had time, but I sold one of my Sting figures to somebody online and made it a decent amount of money on it. So that allows me to buy like 20 more Dollar Tree movies. And this time like I said, I'm going to be posting a mega haul. I found a lot. I was able to finally get into a store right after they put out their movies, and I was able to score a bunch of Blu-rays this time. And hopefully there'll be some keepers, and I won't sell all of them. But yeah, might just so you know, I'll just go ahead and tell you, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. One of the main issues I had with it is Sally. That was a main. It was like the one of the first, if not the first, final girl in movies, and they brought her character back, and I was all excited because the actress, I forget her name, but she's the one that played Mandy in the Mandy movie with Nicolas Cage. She is really good, a really good actress, and to ruin her character the way that they did and waste it in this Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie is a travesty. Um, I think it would be, like having Lori come back in Halloween Resurrection like she did and die like in the first 10 minutes. I mean, it was freaking ridiculous. Um, why have her sit around for almost 50 years waiting on his ass, and then when she finds him, they do her character the way they did. I wish my Dollar Tree was actually good. Got movies. We never got the Munster Scary Little Christmas or Wolf Cop 2, hardly any Blu-ray. Yeah, if you saw my last post from last month, my stores, what happened was they were almost a month late getting the Black Friday movies. And when they did, they got flooded. There's at least two of my stores that have one has got a whole end cap, 5 shelves deep of movies that are still left over from the Black Friday slash New Year sale. And then another one has got a whole wall of movies, like 5 or 6 shelves deep. And they'll never get any new movies because they're never going to sell all of those old ones. So I was like joking with somebody the other day. It's like, what is going to happen to these are Walmart and Big Lots and other places dumping their movies into the Dollar Tree. What's going to happen when the Dollar Tree has to dump movies? Are they going to have them on sale? Are they going to clearance them? I know everybody's bitching that they're $1.25 for a Blu-ray, and you can go in there and buy 10 Blu-rays for $12, and a brand new one the day it comes out is still 20, sometimes 25. That's still a great deal. And like I said, I've never lost money on Dollar Tree items because I live in a rural area, and we have yard sales galore once the weather starts going. And now that I've got eBay and Instagram and now YouTube, I know I'm not gonna have any trouble dumping any movies. In worst case, I'll do another giveaway like this, giveaway back to you guys who can't find some of the movies. So um, it's pretty random in my stores. Like I said, I call a lot around to see what people have, and this one I finally caught one that had a lot of movies. And then I'll go out of town when I go to see Batman, and I go to 5 stores. 2 of them hadn't even put anything new out, so it was just junk. They moved the stuff from last month up to the front of the store. So Dollar Tree, man, it's a crapshoot. We never even in my stores got the Shutter titles from last time. I lucked out and joined the Dollar Tree Movie Find group on Facebook. I recommend you guys do that, and then I found people to trade with. So I was able to either buy really cheap, almost at cost, or trade for all the movies that I wanted from all those Shutter titles. My two go-to stores had nothing this time, but my closest store this time let me have first picks, so I really scored. Hey, like, give me a name of a couple titles that you picked up, just to see what do you consider good scores. I'd like to hear from you guys and like know what you guys consider to be good ones. Um, there was a couple movies from Shutter that I had considered buying. One of my troubles is if I'm a collector, I usually want Blu-rays first because I got a really nice, like, what is it, like 70-inch television, and sometimes some of those DVD transfers look bad when you watch an older movie on there. So I really like the Blu-rays, or at least if it's a newer movie, I might pick it up on DVD. But what's some of the new ones you picked up in this latest score? Because watch out for this week. I'm in the middle of editing a video that's going to be like what I call a mega haul. It's going to be so many titles that I'm probably going to divide it in 2 parts. And one day I'll post the search so you guys always do a good job of pointing out the movies that I miss, or make recommendations of the ones that I should watch. Trouble with trade is the postage is outrageous these days. It is, but I mean, if you can't find the movie, I mean, a damn gallon of gas is now $4 almost, and you can ship media mail for almost $3. Around $3 and something. How do you think I feel, man? eBay is like outrageous now. They take fees, and then you got to pay. Most of the time, people don't want to buy unless you have free shipping. Man, I'm sucking at this winning thing. I was third last time and second this time. Hey, that means you might be first next time, so don't give up. Hey, you're not the only one, man. I rarely ever win anything. Now, I know people like Cloud Wish. He's won stuff before, so yeah, I'm gonna make it. I think where anybody that wins um, has a less chance of winning again. So maybe what I'll do is um, have it to where if my channel gets really popular, and if I end up doing like a giveaway once every month or two, I might spread it out and be like, if you win one month, you're not going to be able to win consecutive months or something like that. Because I want to give all you guys a chance to win stuff. Um, because like I enjoy doing this stuff and I want to give back to you guys that support me. Because I do recognize the names that post comments on a lot of my stuff. So it is much appreciated if you guys don't realize that. Um, I've got a new program as well, so I got to try to figure out how to make this editing of videos um, a lot easier. The Lazarus Effect, the one you're sending, those are good pickup titles like that. Were you the one that mentioned the Lazarus Effect? I think I got an extra copy of that. So maybe if anybody else needs that, maybe I'll put that in with the next giveaway or something. But yeah, I like that. What's the girl, the actress that's in that? Um, shit, I can't. I'm having a brain fart. Um, I like her too, so I should remember it. Jesus Christ, how do you spell Lazarus? She played on House, so I can look at it that way. Olivia Wilde. Why couldn't I think of Olivia Wilde? Hey, just so you know, that popcorn tub looked awesome too. I got the popcorn tubs at the Dollar Tree. So, like, if you see this next video I'm going to post at the very top of the movie display, they yeah, there's not a lot on that eBay right now. I'm gonna put some more stuff on there. I'll put some movies on there. I sold a ton this weekend. I put like 30 figures, action figures on there, and I put some movies, a steelbook. I sold a lot of that stuff that I mentioned. There's a 4K lot on there, and I don't know if you were on there at the beginning. I'm gonna put this movie on there, Zombie in 4K. Um, Anybody, if you guys ever see anything on my eBay store and you want to buy it from me, come and hit me up on Instagram and I can sell it to you a little cheaper and I can probably not, do a discount because of you guys being a supporter of mine. Yeah, I think it is in that haul you're sending. I think at Lazarus Effect, I ended up buying a copy and I didn't think I had it. So I did have it. So then I went ahead and had one for the giveaway. But Olivia Wilde in there. Hey, I don't know if you guys know, Olivia Wilde plays in Ghostbusters Afterlife. She is the at the end of the movie. I think she's uncredited. She's Gozer in the new Ghostbusters Afterlife. I always thought she was hot. Um, she's excellent in House. I love House. At Dollar Tree, I've been seeing Blu-rays with foreign writing covers like Die Hard 4 and Battle for Los Angeles. Yeah, I found a bunch of Spanish titles this time, and in one of my hunts, I got Live, Die, Repeat, whatever. I forget the name of whatever that Tom Cruise movie was. I ended up buying that. Um, and it had the foreign language cover, but when I put it in, it defaulted to the English. So I picked up a couple movies in this mega haul, I think, that have foreign language on them. And somebody told me that all the ones that they've bought that were foreign language defaulted to the English track on the Blu-ray when you play them. So either way, even if it defaulted to Spanish, all you got to do is go into the languages and change it. Is Zombie in English and is it any good? Dude, have you never seen Zombie? This is basically that's called classic, man. It's yeah, it's in English. I don't know if it was originally filmed in English, but I know this is. But this is one of the great movies. Fulci, man, the director. That's one of the greatest zombie movies ever. It was like, I think they in some countries they promoted it to be the sequel to Dawn of the Dead, but this has got that classic scene in it where you might have seen where the woman is being pulled by a zombie into a door facing, and it's got a piece of wood sticking out. So the whole movie, I mean, the whole scene is her inching closer to having her eyeball poked out, and then they actually use practical effects to have the piece of wood stick in the eye. For back then, dude, I mean, this is in the 70s. I forget what year it is. This is like really good stuff for the time period. So if you haven't seen Zombie, like I said, slip covers in movies, I don't even understand the concept of why slip covers are worth so much. Like if you get Screen Factory movies and you can get them with the slip covers and then you get the same movie without it, the movie's worth like 3 times as much with the slip cover. And I don't know why. Because I hate, if you watch my videos, I always complain if the slip cover is the exact same artwork as the regular cover, then what the hell is the point? What do you, I mean, you're protecting it. It's already got a piece of plastic over the cover. I don't understand slip covers. But I was able to get a copy of Zombie with the slip cover in 4K, and it was really cheap. So I know I'll more than cover what I paid for it by selling this copy. So if anybody's interested in this, I'll look it up, what it sells for, and I'll sell it to one of you guys cheap if you're interested in it. So just like hit me up on Instagram if you're interested in buying this Zombie. I can do PayPal or Cash App. Hopefully you guys know I'm good. Your good old Joe Biden put it in there where he's going to start collecting taxes on people that sell stuff. So I would probably want it as a friend payment. Olivia Wilde is banging. Hell yeah, she is. She's banging. So smoking hot. She she looks what was the movie I watched with her in it that I thought she looked really good? Let's see what she been in. She was good in Lazarus Effect, but it was something else um that I really liked her in. If you really want to see the goods, you need to watch her in the show Vinyl that was on HBO. Um, has she ever had an action figure? Not that I know of, because I think I remember looking. But I guess technically, if they make a Gozer figure from Ghostbusters Afterlife, it'll probably be in her likeness. Um, one good movie with her and it's called Drinking Buddies. I don't know if you've seen that. That's a really good movie. I found that cheap on Blu-ray. Oh, I know what it was. I know the movie she was in. Change Up with Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman. She plays the banging chick that works for with Jason Bateman, and when Ryan Reynolds swaps personalities or whatever with him, we even call it body swaps with him. He goes after her. Yeah, she's smoking in that movie. I've never seen Day of the Dead either. I've seen the Return of the Dead. You talking about Return of the Living Dead? Yeah, man, you need to get. We need to school you on some good old school zombie movies. So Night of the Living Dead is obviously the original black and white classic. Then Dawn of the Dead was the one that was famous for where it was in the mall, and it's got Tom Savini in it, and they did some of the best zombie makeup effects for the time back then. But the plot is also good. The remake of Dawn of the Dead is excellent. A lot of people don't like it because they changed the zombies from slow walkers in the original to where they run. But I thought it added something to the story because you can easily, like on Walking Dead, run away or hit a zombie and get away. It's hard to do that for somebody that's running. Um, so you saying you've never seen the original Night of the Living Dead? Shame on you. You can't be a horror fan if you've never seen the original Night of the Living Dead. Um, all of those, they got really pretty shitty after what was it? Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead. Day of the Dead is good. It's got good parts in it, but I'm not a fan of that as much as the other ones. It's because I hate that main military guy. That actor, he is an asshole, and he gets on my nerves. Just him screaming at everybody the whole movie. Land of the Dead is not bad. I thought it was cool. the parts where they make their way to the island by walking under the water. Um, that had already been done though, in Jason doing it in Friday the 13th Part 8. Does anybody like the Friday the 13th movies? I get into a lot of conversations with people on Facebook about Friday the 13th because I'm a super fan of that. It was one of the first franchises that I went to see a lot of the movies in the theaters um, as a teenager. Um, I love Friday the 13th, but it's either that. Halloween is probably my favorite. No, I've seen the original. It was supposed to be after it, but was cut off. Okay. Um, yeah, there. Obviously the Night of the Living Dead. That's a classic, and it's got good social commentary in there, and that'll always be a favorite of mine. And it's got classic lines like "He's coming to get you, Barbara." But the remake that Savini directed in the '90s of the Night of the Living Dead, people need to give that more credit. That movie is way better than it gets credit for. It actually one of the things I hated about Night of the Living Dead was the main actress in it. They had her basically sitting there in shock, never speaking or doing anything. They do polar opposite. That Barbara, that character, is total opposite. Man, she's an ass kicker in the new one, and it's got I think Tony Todd is in that. That movie is very underrated, and people need to watch that because that movie is excellent. I forget what year it came out. I went to see that in the theater. 1990. It's got Tony Todd in it. He plays Ben, the main character in it. That movie is excellent. So seek out the 1990 remake of Night of the Living Dead if you haven't seen it. There was an episode on the television series called Monsters that was like Night of the Living Dead. I remember that Monsters. You want to know, talk about, I'm a media collector. A couple years ago, that was on Amazon, and I had it in my cart, and it was like 35, $40 for the whole series. You could buy it all day and night, every day. And I didn't buy it because it was kind of cheesy, and I was more of a Twilight Zone, Tales from the Crypt slash Tales from the Dark Side guy. I didn't watch a lot of that stuff, and I like The Hitchhiker too on HBO. But then now I didn't buy it, and it's out of print, and the damn thing sells for like $200-300, I think. So that's why another reason I'm a physical media collector is a lot of stuff goes out of print, and it's worth a lot of money. You can like fill holes in your collection by selling one title. Um, Original Halloween best horror movie for me. Also, I listed some of my latest DT picks above a few minutes ago. Hey, just so you know, if you guys haven't checked my channel out, go back and watch some of the old content. I need to record a new intro to me because I've been doing this for a year now. I'm more comfortable doing it, and I think hopefully you guys notice that, and I'm able to talk about stuff more on here. Um, my favorite movie of all time is not Halloween, is Jaws. I think it's hard to beat that as far as the acting, the score, the direction, the cinematography, everything. To me, that's a perfect movie. It's got a little bit of everything in it, and it shouldn't have been rated PG. Should have been rated R. But my second favorite movie is Halloween. Those two are a head and shoulders above all the rest of the movies that I like. I have a hard time nailing down 3 through 10. Every time I do a list and I want to do a video where I do my top 10 favorite movies, the damn 3 through 10 changes every time I do the list. I own all the Tales from the Crypt seasons, and I still haven't gotten around to finishing. Well, to date myself, I watched the Tales from the Crypt as they were being released on HBO, so I've seen every episode, and I bought the seasons, I think cheap, from like Big Lots or somewhere, like, or maybe Walmart when they were doing like Black Friday sales. So I've gotten them all like super cheap. So yeah, I own the entire series as well. That is a really good show. I don't know if you guys seen the Tales from the Crypt movies. Um, I love Demon Knight, and Bordello of Blood is one of those guilty pleasures because I was a Dennis Miller fan, but that movie could have been so much better. I mean, I don't know if you guys know, but there was another movie, I think was it after that, and it was so bad they took off the Tales from the Crypt name in the front of it. But those are the main two, and those are the two best ones. But yeah, I'm a big fan of anthologies. Hey, I checked out I did a video on here around Halloween where I did my favorite movies from a bunch of different categories, and anthologies was one of them. My favorite movie is Son of Frankenstein, but The Bride of Frankenstein is probably the best of the series. And my other favorite movie is called Here Come the Monsters. You can watch it on Tubi. Hey, I own the Scream Factory Here Come the Monsters Blu-ray. Um, I can't remember. It was two movies. Like you buy one and you get the other movie on there for free. Do you guys know Rob Zombie's remaking the Monsters into a movie? At first, I was hesitant, thinking that that was going to be total garbage. But with that being said, he's one of the biggest Monsters fans in the world. And if you watch some of his videos online, you'll see he's got a lot of memorabilia. You know, he made the song Dragula. So now I'm looking at, yeah, I know I'm talking about Monsters Go Home, but they give you a free movie on there as one of the special features. What movies did you say? No, yeah, you said Monsters. Here come the Monsters. No, sorry, the free movie that you get on there is Monster Go Home. So no, not Monster Go Home. What is the name of it? Let's see. Bonus television. Monsters Revenge. So I own this. This is the one I own. Monster Go Home, and you get a bonus movie on there. So it's got two movies on the Blu-ray disc. What is Monsters Revenge? Is it a TV follow-up to the series? I don't remember that. Oh, I see it here. You get Monsters Go Home, Monsters Revenge, and the Monsters Family Portrait on Amazon for like $11 right there. Yeah, I don't know that I've ever seen that. Monsters Revenge, is it any good? Oh, I see there was an old Good Times DVD version of it. Yeah, I remember seeing. You can watch it. Yeah, you can watch it on Prime. So I'll check it out. Is it any good? Like I said, I was a more of a. It was funny when I was younger. I was an Adams Family fan, and I loved the movies. And now that I'm older, I don't really like the Adams Family as much. I think it's a little bit silly. I think the humor on the Munsters is a little more. Um, I don't know. It's not down to earth. That's not a good word for it. All right, it's been fun. I got to go later, bro, and chat. Appreciate it, man. What the Sith is this? One of my big supporters watches a lot of my videos. I really appreciate it. We're close to an hour, so I'm going to end it here pretty soon myself. I got some videos to edit to post for the week. Um, it has the original cast besides Eddie and Marilyn. Yeah, I always thought that was cheesy because Marilyn didn't come back. She didn't come back for any of the movies, did she? The original Marilyn. I know Eddie did for some of them. It's kind of like that reminded me of Ginger from Gilligan's Island. Like she got her start there and was too good to come back for the damn reunion movies. And then what did she do after that? Nothing. So she probably should have stayed and did it. So what did the original Marilyn do? Why in the world did she why in the world was she left? Did she do anything after that? But yeah, to go back, anybody ever see, keep an eye on my eBay store. I got a bunch of movies I'm going to be posting. I did action figures first. Here's another one I need to sell. It goes pretty cheap, but it's got a movie that I like: Nightwing and Shadow of the Hawk. Anybody knowing, if you guys know anything about those movies, I'm going to sell that pretty cheap soon. And the main four that I've got left on there, I put four 4Ks in a bundle, and I'm selling it for under $30 on there. So if any of you guys want that, hit me up. I would sell it to you cheaper than what I got it listed for on eBay. So I know there's one Monsters remake movie that's never been released on physical media. Which one was that? Does anybody know? And why wouldn't they release everything on physical media? Come on now, you know that. This is weird. Here, look, they got a bundle for $40 on Amazon. It's got a 3 movie set of Monsters and the Adams Family. Why would you put the Munsters and the Addams Family together in a bundle? That's a little bit silly. Munsters Scary Little Christmas. Is that the one that doesn't have um, the original Herman Munster in it? Pat Priest and the rest did for a cameo in TV movie Here Come the Munsters, but Fred was gone by then. Yeah, Fred Gwynn, he was off making sexy movies like Pet Cemetery by then. But I'm jazzed for the Rob Zombie movie. I didn't think I would be at first, other than he put his damn wife in it again. So hopefully that he's such a fan of the movie that he won't let her ruin it. It's weird, man. She was great as in House of a Thousand Corpses as Baby Firefly. Here Come the Munsters. Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. I wonder why they released it in the UK. Was it some rights issue or something? But what I was saying is, though, hopefully Sherry Moon Zombie won't ruin the Munsters being the one part of the main cast. But there's a couple movies that I think she's really good in. Like she was really good as Baby Firefly in at least the first two of that trilogy. But if there's a movie I'll recommend before we go, if you guys haven't seen Rob Zombie's Lords of Salem, um, you have it on VHS. That's cool. Yeah, there's some movies I've still got on VHS because either you couldn't get them on Blu-ray or the DVD quality is like no better than the VHS anyway. But yeah, long live VHS. I've got all my original Halloween movies still on VHS, all my original Friday the 13th, and any like staple horror movies I kept over the years. Tubi. All right, well, I know a way to get it off of Tubi, so I'm not going to say anything more than that. So I'll probably go ahead and get that myself, so I can have a copy of it. That'd be cool. Um, Either way, the ones you got, the guys that are left, I know it's only three of you. I'm going to head off. Hey, Dougie Fresh, I appreciate it. Hit me up on Instagram. I really do appreciate anybody that watches this video and listens to me ramble. I'm going to do more lives. I hope you guys enjoy that. I'm probably going to do them on Sunday nights. Like I said, I got a couple people that have actually liked my two interviews I did on Jeffman316 Live. I did Peter Anthony, who made the Friday the 13th fan film Roseblood, and I did Sanaya Lutzis, who stars in that movie, and her manager, and then somebody else has contacted me and wanted me to do some more interviews. So look for some more of that stuff in the future. So I want to start talking about movies on here. Eddie turns into the werewolf, and here comes the monsters. Well, that sounds pretty cool. So I mean, I might try to check that one out. You like you said, if it's on Tubi, I'll watch that. Um, but either way, what I was saying to kill, watch Lords of Salem. It's very underrated, but it's weird as hell. And I've seen so many movies, and I can usually predict everything that's going to happen in movies because of that. That one, I was just able to enjoy it because about every 20 minutes, something batshit crazy happens in it that'll just weird you out. Let me double check my Instagram. He says he's messaged me. All right. Yeah, I'll hit you up once I get off the stream, and you can give me your information, and we will. I'll get you your prize out for you. Like I said, hopefully I'll mail it off at the end of the week, and when I do, I will send you the tracking. So keep supporting the channel. So I'm going to go ahead and close this off. We've been on here in 5 seconds. We'll be on here an hour, and it doesn't seem like it. So I like talking about movies. So hopefully I'll come back on here. Maybe you guys can throw out some topics of stuff we can talk about next time. But I really appreciate all the support you guys have been giving me. And I'll close this video off like I normally do, unless anybody's got any questions, by saying this is Jeffman316, your pop culture reporter. And I'm signing out. And I want to say, you guys be safe out there.